Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today for Spooktober we are talking about what seems to be one of the most paranormally active places in the US, in the world, to be honest. Because there is so much that seems to happen at Mount Shasta. There are places around the world that are like this. I've talked about a few of them before. Last Spooktober 2021, I talked about how the Nahanni Valley in Canada and the Superstition Mountains in Arizona are so similar because often headless corpses are found. And yeah, it's just wow. And then you have other places where things are going on. Skinwalker Ranch in Arizona. Arizona's got a lot of places like that. Um, yeah, it's just there's places like this. If you look, that are you wonder why is there so many issues that happened in these places. But yeah, Shasta itself is a um, volcano in northern California, not far from the Oregon border. Now, there are a number of things that have went on. Um, we have Bigfoot sightings, UFO sightings, disappearances, uh, all kinds of things. Yeah, it's just, it's odd. It's linked to the lost continent of Lemuria and a hidden city called Telos. The Klamath peoples, you know, claim that a sky chief came from the heavens and landed to Mount Shasta. Yeah, so you have to question, why do so many of these things happen? Why is there such a plethora of the weird, the unusual, the paranormal here on Mount Shasta? What makes it attract so many incidents? Yeah, um, one of the ones I remember the most is the story of a young boy uh, disappearing, later to be found uh, when they when he and his family were at uh, Mount Shasta, and the boy talks about a being he called the other Cappy, which was his nickname for his grandmother, what he called his grandmother. And it turns out, supposedly, this other Cappy had brought him to a place to try to find out things about him and everything. And it said uh, it looked just like Cappy. Like I said, there are so many weird things going on with this place. I would tie it with the list of, like I said, some of the most unusual places in the world, in the US, just anywhere, honestly. Um, you know, as I mentioned earlier, the Nahanni Valley in California, the Superstition Mountains in Arizona, Skinwalker Ranch in Arizona. You've also got places like the land between the lakes in which runs on Kentucky and Tennessee border. Not just the land uh, between the lakes, just east of the land between the lakes in Kentucky, Fort Campbell has had a number of sightings. There is, but there is just so much going on with Mount Shasta. Just an immense list of issues. Like I said, there's even talks of vortexes. Uh, but yeah, they tell of other disappearances like J.C. Brown, Carl Herbert Landers, Devontae Morgan. Just a few just picked from the list of litany of just weird events going on this mountain. It's just what is going on. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of speak about this location because if you really want to talk about locations of the weird and the paranormal, Mount Shasta, there is it's a paranormal fans. It should be on their list of places to check out. But I'll end the episode here. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I will be putting links in the description below the video. But until next time, later.